In the wastelands of Fallout 76, I was asked to build a camp on the monorail system in one of the empty train cars. So I have ran the entire route of the monorail, finding all the places that you can build up high in the sky. This is an excerpt. Okay, following the monorail from left to right, we got two train cars, monorail cars. They're towards the very end of the track where you see the Garahan mansions off in the distance. So from Fallout 76, come straight down. It's at the bend of the track to the left of Foundation. Now the second monorail car has a camp right below it, which is great, comes with lots of supplies. Both of these monorail cars are low enough to the ground that you can build inside and on the ground, which is great, but they're very clean on the inside. Here's the second one. No loot in here either. I like my structures somewhat already furnished. Ouch. And so I'm gonna find one to build in that has supplies already in it. Okay, so going west from Foundation, there are not any more cars till you get to the monorail elevator, where yes, I fell to my death. You can't build in the cars there, but at the top of the substructure next door, you can build. This is a popular build location because you can build inside the substructure, and there is a junk pile you can get near the bottom. If you look just west of the elevator, there is another monorail car, but you cannot build in it, unfortunately. But there is a place just west of Watoga. It's between drop site C2, Cranberry Glade, and Veiled Sundew Grove. This is a monorail car that you can build in, and it comes furnished with a settler, some medical supplies, some different food and drink supplies, a plan or two, a little bit of a suitcase full of supplies, some other things here and there, a couple sleeping bags. And what's nice about this is it has a staircase leading all the way up from the ground. And here's how it can look if you build it out. I added a locked door for security. And then once you go inside, to the left, we have the...
You hear that? It was the world saying hello.
Well, hello world. This is the kitchen. I got a brew stand and a fermenter combined. I've got a place to sit down, eat, and drink. The cooking stove here has the other supplies that were already there to make it work all nice. Of course, I still got my medical supplies, and I left a seat open for my settler friend. On the other side, I got crafting stations. Behind them, which is nice, is a place to store where you store. And of course, it's a suitcase for more goodies. And then it ends with my hammock that I have raised up to get a good night's rest. Now, all of this can be placed without any platforms if you use the mat trick. I did use a platform or two because, one, I liked having a privacy door here that I could lock, and I also wanted to add a couple more items like vendors and the like. So I added this additional staircase that takes you up to my vendor stations. There's also, I have my symptomatic, and people can look inside my monorail. They just can't click on anything to get inside unless I leave the door open. And all of this works off of the platform up here at the top, the one piece I placed, which makes a good spot for a statue or a way to alert the neighbors. On the other side, the stairs support the platform down here, which allows me to have my door and no way for anyone to get in unless they have the key. I think the build came out extremely well. The added staircase and platform for the vending station works well and connects nicely with the existing staircase, making a very symmetrical look. However you want to build, this is the only furnished monorail you can build it. Actually, there's one more.
You're not the end of me!
These rodents are about to take out this settler just below the Robco factory, where there is a downed monorail train full of supplies that you can build in. But we want to build up in the sky where the possum gang can't get us. And so you're thinking, what about Pylon V13? A long monorail train car in the sky that is full of supplies with lightning bolts at the end. Well, sorry, you can't build there, but I was able to place a camp on the pylon next door. Now, the trick for this or any other monorail pylon is to place one foundation on the top. From here, you can build stairs down to get inside the ring and build a home that looks like it was made to fit within the pylon. All right, follow me and I'll give you a quick tour of my build, you can jump the gap with marsupial and land on the track. I like my jetpack, so I had enough room in this build to place everything I wanted to, including my Collectron, an ally, my Symptomatic, and of course my bartender, because out in the wasteland you do get a little thirsty. Over this way we have the bedroom for resting, we have the kitchen, and we have a number of different stations here for crafting. And then of course around the front we have more vendors. Like I said, everything that I felt like I needed in this build, I was able to fit in, and of course it comes with a wonderful view of Watoga. Now, one thing about living up in a pylon in the sky is it's hard for visitors to get to your vendors. Oh, and it also rains scorch beasts. So look for a pylon that has stairs nearby. Just west of Pylon V13 is such a staircase, and from the top you can run along the track to get to a pylon that you can build on. This is a great spot right in front of the monorail train, but for me, I prefer the other side for the lightning show. Alright, that concludes my guide and everything you need to know about building on the monorail, other than maybe being careful on how you get down. Please toss a like, subscribe, and let me know where you want me to build next. I was already asked to try tree houses, so look for that to come. MXSeries out.